I will start. I will share my screen. Hi, Shar. Love the shirt. It's awesome. All right. Oh, all right. Hey, Todd, the minute you make me host again, I'd like to share my screen. There we go. Awesome. Thanks, Todd. Todd's our Get Set Up TA today. Everybody say, hey, Todd. Hey,
Hey,
Todd.
Todd.
Thanks, Todd, for all your help. All right, today, Mindful Monday. Vinyasa flow. One of our favorites, isn't it? This class, we move through each pose with our breath. It helps with our core strength. It improves balance and flexibility and heart health. But as I say in every single class, if something I am cueing isn't working for your body, please do not do it, okay? Listen to your doctor, listen to your PT, and always let me know where you're at and if you need help or another modification that I am not giving, okay? I love this class. It's just a beautiful flow. I'm Kristina from Long Beach, California, hence I get to be outside before the heat comes today. There is my bio, certified yoga meditation spin instructor. But really, I think as learners, what's important to know, what I would want to know if I was taking a class with a health and fitness guide, is that I am so passionate about health and wellness. I am so passionate about every single one of us living the most authentic life possible, being strong, being healthy, having a sense of our bodies, right? And being connected to our souls and our minds, right? Connecting all those things that are who we are so we can live the most fulfilled and content life. That's what I'm all about. That's why I do what I do. And I'm so happy to share it with all of you. At GetSetUp, we all learn from each other. I love this platform so very much. If you're comfortable having your cameras on, it really does help me get a pulse of where the class is at and know if I need to make additional modifications. I make a lot of modifications. But if your camera is on and I see that whatever I'm saying isn't working for you, I can see and then make another modification to work for you. If I don't see you, if your camera's off, that's fine as well. If something isn't working for you and you have a question, you can put it in the chat, or you can actually unmute yourself and ask me, hey, Kristina, this isn't working for me. Can I find another modification? Or Kristina, this feels uncomfortable, or whatever it is. Always feel comfortable to unmute yourself and ask me if we're not seeing it in a timely manner in the chat. I'm reading something here. Yes. Okay, Lisa, I understand that. Yeah, iPads are tricky. We are live streaming. Everyone say hi, live streamers. Hey, live streamers. So happy you're here. Next time, register for a class and join us in person. So much fun. Get Set Up does not get paid to promote any specific products. Hey, Madge. Oh, Denise is outside. Look at that background, girl. Wow. Hi, Samantha. Okay, so I'm going to ask a question. Hi, Barbara. Does anyone here have any injuries, have any recovering from any surgeries that I need to know about to help keep you safe? Okay. I am going to make Todd the co-host. Thanks for reminding me, Todd. And we will get started. Let's start on our mats in a comfortable seated position. There we go. Thanks, Todd. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know that, Shar. So just be mindful of your shoulders when we're moving, right? Maybe down dog isn't a good pose for you. Maybe you stay in tabletop. So just modify and let me know if you need modifications during certain poses, okay? Thank you for letting me know that. Anyone else want to share something with me? Okay. All right. Awesome. I will mute all. We can start in a comfortable seated position. So on our mats, oh, it's so nice to practice outside. Oh yeah, see the sun? All right, we'll see how this goes. Can everyone see and hear me okay? My microphone is not, or I'm not working my microphone well. Let's just be clear. Let's move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones. Place your palms on your thighs. Press them in, grow tall right away. Lengthen the spine, bring the neck in line with the spine, and roll your shoulders back and down. Gently close the lips if it's comfortable, and begin to bring your consciousness to your breath. Just feel your breath. How deep are you breathing? And then slowly, each inhale, begin to deepen it a little bit more into the body and feel that. Feel the difference of consciously breathing deeply and slowly. Roll the shoulders back a little bit more. Draw the neck in line with the spine, like doing a double chin. And on your next inhale, energetically, gently lift the head off the neck, creating more space between the ears and the shoulders and getting a gentle stretch between on the sides of each neck, on this, right, you get it, and the top of the shoulders. Each inhale, lift the head a little bit more energetically and allow the shoulders to roll back and down, maintaining the length in your spine and your neck. By taking a few moments before class to ground us into the present moment, to bring consciousness and awareness to our minds, bodies, and souls. It is Mindful Monday. And everyone who practiced with me yesterday on Soulful Sunday, the official beginning of the new week, we took a moment during this time and we set an intention, not just for this practice, but for the week. So if you'd like to take a moment and set an intention for this week, something achievable, something positive, something that when you say it becomes like a mantra, and it even makes you smile a little bit more. Because when we set intentions for our health and wellness, that's an act of self-care, an act of self-love. When you find that intention that resonates with you, bring it to your mind's eye and begin to breathe it into your body. You can place a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly, bringing in the sense of touch as well. You're giving yourself a hug, caring so much about this intention you're creating for your health and well-being. Smile from the inside out because it feels so good to take care of yourself. That intention, bring it into your heart, press it into your belly, and may it be so. May each flow, each pose, each breath we take infuse us with that intention so it comes to fruition. May it be so. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Place the palms on your knees. Sit up nice and tall and begin hip circles here. So have a gentle tuck of the chin. Allow the opposite glute to lift as it needs. Keep your back flat, keep your core engaged, warming up our hips, giving them a little lubrication. Close your eyes and feel all the dynamic movements happening here. You can get your torso into it. Maybe twist a little bit more to one side as you're coming down and then twist it to the other side as you're coming up, getting some warmth in our torso as well. And the next time you're upright, pause. Press the palms into the mat. Grow tall. Bring those. Okay, before we go do anything, take a look. Remember which foot is in front of the other, because we're going to swap, but we're going to do something before that. So bring the knees up, hug them in, rock side to side. I always have to take a mental picture because I can forget so easily. Let's draw the legs out, shake them out. And then move the fleshy parts again away from the sits bones and sit up tall in our Dandasana, our staff pose. Looks easy, so not, right? Have the inner thighs, the inner feet together. Have your hands on the mat. So if, depending on your arm length, your elbows could be bent, but if they're bent, make sure they're bent backwards and not out, because we always want to be mindful of stacking our joints to support them. Core is engaged, sit up tall. We inhale, we begin to walk the hands forward. And on the exhale, we hinge. And then we inhale, slowly walk back. Have a nice bend in those knees as you need. 2 more times. Exhale, hinge. We're not dropping the head. It stays in line with the spine. Inhale, lift. Roll the shoulders. Exhale, hinge. Pause here for a moment if it feels good. Gently sway side to side. Close the eyes. How does that feel in your hips and your lower back compared to hip circles cross-legged? Bringing awareness to the body. Can you feel this in your hamstrings? Pause in stillness. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. And let's reverse the crossing of your legs. And if you forgot, no worries. It happens to me all the time, even when I take a picture. Also, one thing is that your knees can be, your ankles can be on top of each other, or they can be stacked as well. So whatever feels best for your body. And let's grow tall. Close the eyes. Move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones to help us ground. Bring the navel into the spine. Shrink your waist. Have this become such an active pose. Roll the shoulders back and down a little bit. Can you feel a gentle stretch in the chest? On your next inhale, we grow tall. And when we exhale, we shift to the left, reversing the the hip circles. Have a gentle tuck of the chin so you are protecting your neck. Have the circles be as big or small that feels good on your body. Add a little twist if that feels good as you're circling. Finish the one you're in and then complete one more full circle. And we'll meet upright. Rolling the shoulders, maybe one at a time. If that feels good, Shar, be careful. And then draw the knees in and shake them out. Woo. Nice little hip warm up, right? Little torso warm up. Let's stack our joints. Let's get into tabletop. I don't know which way I want to go. All right, I think this is okay. So have your wrist creases be in line with the mat. Your hands are spread wide. You press between the thumb and the index finger. Your shoulders are directly over or behind your wrist creases. Oh, your navel is in towards the spine. Your neck is in line with the spine. Your shoulders are back. So many little cues here that make the world of difference. We're going to take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, the heart, the gaze, coming into our first cow pose pause here. We're pausing the pose, not our breath. So keep rotating those inner elbows forward. That helps stabilize our shoulder girdle and protect all of our joints. Press between the thumb and the index finger. And then take a deep, deep inhale. And then when you exhale, begin to draw the belly in towards the spine, like you're scooping out the belly, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin, doming the shoulders, coming into your cat pose. Pause for a moment. Again, keep those inner elbows rotating forward and press between the thumb and the index finger, because we have nerves on the outside of our hands that we don't want to roll out on. On your next inhale, come slowly through tabletop into your cow pose. The flow begins. Exhale, hollow the belly, find your cat pose. Inhale through tabletop into cow. Exhale into cat. Close your eyes. Allow this to become a moving meditation. Find the rhythm of your breath in partnership with your movement. The top of each breath cycle begins the next movement. Slow down your breath, deepen your breath. Cat and cow poses, they strengthen our internal organs, right? We're only as good as our internal organs are working, right? If they're not working efficiently, then we don't feel so great. The next time you exhale, continue that exhale so you come into child's pose. If your glutes don't meet the heels, that's okay. We're not going to be here long. Elbows on the mat, roll your wrists. Always taking care of our wrist creases. Sway side to side. Okay, from here, we're in child's pose. We inhale into tabletop. Some of us are going to stay into tabletop, and some of us are going to come into down dog. No matter where we go, we're going to press between the thumb and the index fingers, rotate the inner elbows, and activate the core, right? So staying in tabletop, you're still getting the benefit if you were up and down dog, okay? So don't feel like there's no judgment here. Honoring your body every pose we take. All right, we ready? Tabletop, can you feel your core? Bring your navel in towards the spine a little bit more, rotate those elbows. Can you feel the stabilization in your shoulder girdle? So option to stay here in full engagement. Those of you who are going up to down dog, tuck your toes on that inhale. When you exhale, you lift the knees and you bring the tailbone up to the sky. You push the chest toward your thighs and you keep rotating your inner arms towards the ears. And then bend one knee and straighten the other. If you're in tabletop, you shift the hips side to side. Nice deep breaths. If you're in down dog, shake your head yes and shake your head no. Making sure there's no tension in your neck. Everybody looks amazing. Pause in down dog, pause in tabletop. Activate every single muscle in the body like we're hugging our bones. Down dog, can you press the heels towards the mat, getting a nice stretch in your hamstring glute attachment. Let's take a deep inhale, everybody. If you're in down dog, walk your feet to the hands. If you're in tabletop, come into a forward fold. Sway side to side. Take your time getting there. Keep the breath deep and connected. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Pause. Come into a half lift. When you're in your half lift, activate it. And let's make sure from our half lifts, take a look at your feet. Have them be like they have skis on. Have a big bend in the knees, however you need to protect your body. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Hello, orange tree. Okay, so we're going to do 3 half sun salutations, and then we're going to come into a warrior series. So I want your feet to be hip distance apart. So you pivot on the ball of one foot, you shift the heel in. If it lands at the arch, that's hip distance. Moving through half sun salutations to keep our knees from bowing in and out. Put a block there. Nice little awesome protection we have. So we're here. Prayer hands at heart center. Stack the joints. Have the tailbone reaching towards the mat so you're not overarching in the back. I'm going to move out of the way because the tree. Yeah, okay. Inhale the arms up and overhead. When we exhale, we begin to bend the knees, bring the navel in towards the spine, keep the neck in line with the spine. This is a whole exhale. We're in a forward fold. We inhale, we find that half lift. Like in tabletop, flat back, neck's in line with the spine, shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. The knees are the last to straighten. It's like a reverse squat. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. If you have a block between the knees, you can take it out. We're standing here in our Dandasana. Tadasana, mountain pose. Grounding all four corners of the feet into the mat. Growing tall. Create space between each vertebra. Ground into the right leg. Take an inhale and step that left leg back. Straight out from the hip. Make sure you don't go too wide. Plant the left heel behind the left toes. Bend that right knee and bring the arms up and overhead. Let's take a look down. If you were to draw a line from the right heel, would it go to the left heel? That's kind of warrior one. It's kind of like you're on a balancing beam, so it's an awesome, awesome strengthening for our balance. From here, we take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring the navel in towards the spine. Bring the tailbone down. Scissor in those inner thighs. You can inhale, slowly straighten that knee, keeping it in line with the second toe, right? So look, don't let it wobble side to side. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Grounding here. Have a soft bend in that right knee. When I say straighten knees, I never mean lock them out. We always need a soft bend so we don't hurt ourselves. So from here, we're going to play a little bit with our balance. We're going to take an inhale, bring our torso over the right leg. And then when we exhale, let's hinge forward here. So keep that right hip from shooting out. If you have a block, it's a great place for a block. Place the left hand on the block and then place the right hand on the block. So you're framing that leg. Take an inhale, legs, flat back, core engagement. Just feel that stretch. Shifting that right hip in. And when you're ready, you can take the right hand or the block on the inside of the right foot and then twist from the torso and inhale, lift that left arm up. Balancing pose here. We'll take an inhale. We'll exhale, slowly bring that left arm down, have it extend right underneath the shoulder, and we exhale, twist it back up. Everybody looks amazing. And inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, slowly lower, grab the block if you have one. If you don't, just make sure that your fingertips are on the mat. Keep that right hip in. Take an inhale, bend that right knee. Option to use your blocks to come up. Option to place your hands on your hips and rise up with a nice front bent knee. Find your warrior one. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Let's come forward. Come into a nice straddle pose. Bring the arms to the waist again. Have a soft bend in those knees. We're getting ready for cardio yoga later today. Bring your tailbone down. Engage your core. We're going to inhale, grow tall. Exhale, slowly with a flat back, begin to lower. Once you get to that flat back, you can bring your hands to blocks if that feels good, or they can come onto the mat in your fold. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Pause in stillness here. If it feels good to hold on to opposite ankles, you can. Bend into one knee and straighten the other, and just go side to side, giving our inner thighs a little love. You can add the shoulders if it feels good. When you bend the left knee, you can dip that right shoulder in. Just see how that feels. Getting a gentle torso twist and stretch. Everybody looks good. One more time each side, and we just meet in that awesome straddle pose, shaking your head yes and shaking your head no. All right, let's have a hands underneath your shoulders, bend those knees, engage the core. Option to use blocks to bring you up, or option to challenge your balance, placing your hands on your waist and rising up with a flat back. Hello, core. All right. Left foot forward, right heel drops behind the right toes. Left heel to right heel alignment, warrior one, shifting that hip and bringing it forward. And just grounding into your warrior one. Keeping that tailbone reaching down towards the mat, scissoring in the inner thighs. Check out your knee, is it tracking the second toe? Is your left knee directly over or behind the ankle? It never extends beyond. So much pressure on our patella. Can you feel that torso twist? Warrior one. Can never get the hips really neutral, right, to the front by the nature of our feet. But it's an awesome hip flexor stretch and an inner thigh strengthener. From here, we'll take an inhale. Straighten that left leg. Bring the hands to the waist. Grow tall. On your next inhale, bring your body over that left leg. And then begin to exhale, folding over. Find your halfway. And then lower your hands, framing that left foot. So I don't know about you, but when I do this, my left hip wants to poke out. So I have to be very mindful, engage my core, my left inner thighs, well, both inner thighs actually, keep that left hip from shooting out. Option to have your hands on blocks. Great place for blocks. Breathe. Breathe in your intention. Nice to be in these balancing poses. Breathing in your intention. So many of you have. Your intention is to create a better balance for yourself. So here you are. Here is an opportunity, the gift of opportunity that life presents us. When you're ready, place the left palm on the inside of the left foot, on a block or not. Make sure that wrist crease is under the shoulder and make sure that hip did not poke out. Engage the core. Inhale, twist from the torso, lifting that right arm up. And exhale and slowly bring it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale. Lift it up. Hold. Breathe. How's your core? Bring the navel in. Breathe in your intention. Powerful pose here. Breathing deeply. So many things happening, right? Torso twist, inner thigh workout, balance, necks relaxed, strengthening. Take an inhale and slowly begin to lower that right arm. Move the block out of the way. Let's pivot onto the ball of the right foot right here. And when we exhale, come into a forward fold, sway side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Pause in stillness. Make sure, take a look at your feet. Does it look like you have skis on? Are you hip distance? And then we inhale, find our half lift. We exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Okay, great place. We're going to move through a half sun salutation sequence. So having a block between the legs is awesome. If you don't have a block, I want you to protect your knees by having the big toes touch and a space between the heels. That way the knees are together and they're supporting each other when you're coming up and down, and they're not wobbling out, okay? All right, here we go. Mountain pose, put our hands at heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. This time we exhale, we come into a goal post, right? And we come into a nice soft back bend. We lift, we inhale, we grow tall. We exhale, twist right, keeping the hips in front, so it's all from the torso. We inhale, center. We exhale, twist left. We inhale, center. We exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward folds. Nice and slow. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward folds. Bend those knees. Inhale, bend those knees, arms out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, goalpost arms, soft back bend. Inhale it up. Exhale, keep those hips neutral. Twist from the torso to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, goalpost, gentle back bend. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, twist from the torso to the right. And inhale, center. And exhale to the left. And inhale, center. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. One more round. If it's comfortable, I invite you to try closing your eyes and feeling all the dynamic movements happening within your body with the breath. So we're standing here in mountain pose, grounding all four corners of the feet into the mat. Have a soft bend in those knees. Engage the core. Feel the navel in towards the spine, like you have a corset on. Somebody's squeezing it and your waist is shrinking. Pressing the palms together, active arms, and the crown of the head lifts towards the sky. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, slowly forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, goalposts, gentle back bend. Inhale, rise tall. Shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Close the eyes and ground into your mountain pose. Breathe in your intention. Allow your intention to root down from all four corners of your feet into the earth. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Gently blink open your eyes. Let's sway those hands, giving our internal organs a little hug. Little pat, thanking them like you're patting them. Thanks for working so well for me. And pause in stillness. Let's play with our balance for just a moment. So we're in our mountain pose. If you have a block between the leg, you might want to remove it. We're going to ground into our right foot. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Have a soft bend in that right knee and ground, right? So the tailbone's reaching down, your inner thighs are engaged, your navel is in, and lift that left leg. So your ankle is flexed. Place the right hand on the left knee. Find a focal point 6 feet in front of you. Your drishti, you breathe into that. Lift the left arm up and overhead. Option to hold on to a piece of furniture or a wall. You'll get the benefits, I promise. Option to twist open to the left, extending the left arm behind you. Option to gaze over the left hand. Breathing deeply. Your breath is what grounds you here. Your inner thighs, your core. You fall out, you come back in. Hold on to anything you need to. Take a deep inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, lower the left leg, prayer hands to heart center. Shake out that right foot. Everybody build a little heat in that right quad. Balance, so important, right, for our whole lives. All right, we're grounding into that left foot, soft bend. I'm totally on an uneven surface. It's such a great challenge. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot and draw that right leg up. Keep your hips nice and neutral. Place the left palm on the left fingertips on the right knee. Lift the right arm up and overhead. Option to exhale, twist, open up the right arm over to the right. Gaze over the right fingertips, breathing deeply. Nice deep breaths. Focus on those inner thighs, your center of gravity. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, slowly come back to center. Plant the right leg and shake it out. Nothing like a good old balancing pose during a Vinyasa flow. All right, 2 more half sun salutations before we come onto the mat. So option to take your block with you, put it between the legs. Prayer hands at heart center, grounding into mountain pose. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend those knees. Bring the arms out. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Last one. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Step it back. Come onto the knees and come into your version of child's pose. So the big toes touch. The knees can be together or wide with the belly draping over or between the legs. If your glutes don't meet the heels, just put a block, a pillow, or a blanket to get support. And from child's pose, roll your wrists, sway side to side, and just have the elbows out wide, or extend the arms long by the legs with the palms facing up by your feet. Gently tuck the chin and place your forehead on the mat or a pillow or a blanket. Make sure it's your forehead and not one cheek or the other. We don't want our neck twisted in this pose. Close your eyes and breathe deeply here. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Come into your active child's pose. So the arms are extended overhead. The upper arms are rotated in towards your ears. Then gently sway side to side once again. Pausing in stillness. Inhale, press the palms into the mat and slowly walk your hands to your knees. Come off of your feet and let's come onto our back super quick. Gently hug those knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Sun's in my eyes. And pause in stillness here. Let's walk. Place the feet on the mat. Bring the arms out to a T. Walk your feet mat distance. Make sure your shoulders are tucked. Make sure your chin is tucked. And make sure the small of your back is connected to the mat. We're going to work through windshield wipers and then come into a gentle twist. Take a deep inhale, engage the core and inner thighs. Exhale with control, lower the knees to the right. They don't have to go all the way down. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, lower them to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Do a few more at your own pace. Find the rhythm of the movement with your breath. Keep the small of your back connected to the mat. And the next time your knees are to the right, pause. You can put pillows or blankets between the knees if that helps feel comfortable. You can bring your gaze to the left, gazing over the left fingertips. Energetically push the left glute towards the left heel, creating so much space between the left side body. Close your eyes, breathe deeply here. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. On your next inhale, engage the core and inner thighs and slowly draw the knees up. Hug them into your chest in stillness. Squeeze the knees in. Allow the spine to press into the mat. On your next exhale, lower the feet. Walk them out that distance. Inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs. Exhale, lower the knees to the left. Windshield wipers. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Do a few more at your own pace. Slow the breath. And the next time your knees are to the left, pause. And again, prop up pillows or blankets underneath that right knee or the left knee if you need to. Gaze over the right fingertips, close your eyes. Energetically, gently push that right glute towards the right heel, creating more space in the right side body. Close your eyes and breathe deeply here. A wringing out of our internal organs, like giving our internal organs a nice massage. So good for our bodies. Twists are amazing. Breathe deeply. We tap into our parasympathetic nervous system, just calming our entire bodies. Staying just as you are. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. On your next inhale, engage and lift those knees and draw them into the chest. Pause in stillness here, squeezing those knees in, giving time for your vertebra to just adjust. And when you're ready, if it feels good, you can gently rock side to side. Pausing in stillness, letting yourself go into your shavasana. So if you want your legs long, you want your knees bent, whenever you land with your legs, bring your arms out wide with the palms facing up. Tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin, and make sure the small of your back is connected to the mat. Release the shoulders into the mat. Let the facial muscles relax. Soften your brow line and release your lower jaw. Nothing more to do, my friends. Just let go into your Shavasana for a few precious moments. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in the body. Twirl your wrists and your ankles and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly draw the arms overhead, giving yourself a nice big body stretch. And when you're ready, draw the knees into your chest. Squeeze them in. And then roll over to the most comfortable side, curled up into a tiny little ball. Press the opposite palm into the mat and slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center. Slight bow of your forehead in reverence to your practice. Breathing in your intention. Breathe in reverence for your intention. Breathe in reverence for all the steps you will take to bring that intention to fruition. And know that I'm here every step of the way, cheering you on, supporting you. To seal our practice together today, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. The divine light truly bows and honors to the beautiful divine light within you. Namaste.
Namaste.
You can unmute yourself. You can have a communal namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. I'm going to sit on blocks. Namaste, my friends.
Namaste.
Before I share my slides, how was this practice for you? Does anyone have any questions? Shar, how was it for your shoulders? Okay, good. You stayed in down dog. You stayed in tabletop.
Yeah, it's just my left shoulder. It's just really, really tight. So, but it was good. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Everyone was good. No questions. How did we like that triangle pose? It's a little challenging, right? I love it so much. Great for our balance. Nancy, it's so nice to see you. So fun to see everyone. All right, I will share my screen. Oh, you know what else I would love? I would love if you would share your intention. If you weren't with me yesterday, if you feel comfortable sharing your intention in the chat box, it really helps me to know where you're at and how I can best create classes to serve to help you achieve your intention this week. At GetSetUp, we love to hear your experience. You can go on social media. You can email Liz. Here are some related classes. And here's some of my next classes. I teach 12 classes a week, 7 different kinds of yoga. Later today, I teach cardio yoga, and that's followed up 30 minutes after for yoga and meditation today. So that's a great pairing of classes. I love it so much. After this class, you receive class notes. You receive other classes that you might be interested in. I usually choose health and wellness, food, toxic, like cleaning out your house for toxins, because it's so important to have our environment clean as well. Your feedback. I want to thank everybody who's given me your feedback. And if you have a moment to give feedback, thank you. Thank you. It really helps me be the guide you need me to be. So it really helps. So thank you so much. Get set up. You can invite your friends and your family to this awesome platform by inviting them on your desktop with the calendar. You can register, copy the link and email it to them. And you can also send them, invite them on your mobile device. help@getsetup.io, the email you need to know if you want to host an interest group. If you don't see a class that you'd like on the calendar, let us know. If for some reason you don't get a recording after this class, and if there's a business, a company, or an organization that you believe aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving, enhancing the lives of older adults, let us know. We really want to grow that business, grow our partnership, so we can keep growing and offering you everything you want. So help@getsetup.io. We do have Todd with us. If anybody has any questions about registering for their next class or any questions about the website. Who am I going to see today at cardio yoga? You too, Shark. Come on, it's so fun. Wednesdays we dance. We'll maybe dance a little bit. If we get requests, we'll dance. I can never say no to a good dance, right? Who can say no to dancing? All right, my friends. Thank you for sharing your intentions with me. Thank you, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you again. Good. Yes. See, balance. And yoga is, it's just the greatest. Everything that we do helps our balance and helps our core strength. Everything. So just keep showing up. Yeah. Thank you. Namaste. Happy Mindful Day.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Madge, I'm happy to see you.
Thank you.
Bye, Rosemary. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Kristina.
Todd. Thank you.